know all you want us to do, but we need your help. We gotta get him under control.
Damn! As if he wasn't already strong enough!
Pray forgive me this, my lord.
Lightning thrust! All finish you here and now!
This one's mine!
Denied!
Lightning orb! That rock is huge!
Watch out, everyone!
Lightning condemned!
You're mine!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
It's open! Take this! Try harder!
Here's the evil!
Not a chance!
Thunder
I'm not
Blade!
done!
Freeze Lancer!
You dance!
Searing
Here I
Flame!
come!
Reload!
It's over!
Hear my call! Raging Cascade!
Try harder!
Dance! In here!
You're mine! You're finished!
Lightning Orb! Wave with Hurricane!
Swallow blade! Try this!
Light Astral Energy! Raging Cascade! Where are you going? He's now ready! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
It's over!
Hurricane!
Eagle Bomb! I can carve through
You're
armor!
finished!
In here!
Far enough!
More where that came from!
I'm on it!
Reload!
Hurricane!
Light Astral Raging Cascade!
Take this!
Here's a healing
You're
arm!
finished!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Eagle Bomb!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Now I'm in the groove!
Steel Force!
Eat this!
Burn!
That's enough!
Infernal torrent! Here I come! You'll pay for that!
Nothing gets
Look
by
out for
me.
the charge attack!
Nothing gets through me. This I swear.
I owe you one.
Let the marksman handle this. Mega Ray! Where are you going? Where would that come from? Light Astral
Try harder! My turn! Take this! Try harder! Not a chance!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Light Astral Here's a lightning
Eagle Fly!
No escape!
Not in your dreams!
You're
Lightning
mine!
condensed!
Now you see what I can do!
It's over!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Denied!
Rising one!
Hit! Take that! Raging Cascade! I'm only getting started! I'll be saving people! Here's a healing art! Air thrust!
I owe you one.
I can do this all day! Mega Ray! I'll heal you all! Hit! Here's another
That
one!
should do it!
Healing power! There! There!
Damn it! Only I've been more careful.
No further.
He stopped moving!
Get him now!
Please forgive me.
Try this!
Air thrust!
Infernal torrent! Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind! This one's mine! Air thrust! Graviton field!
You're mine! I'm on it!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Water, hear my call!
Take this!
In the wind!
I'm on a roll now!
Glacial Spear! Here's the war with the stockpile!
That freaking does it!
Dance in the wind! Sealed! I'll be saving everyone! Water, crash blade!
Now you see what I can do!
I I was overconfident.
Stay away from my friend! You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Here we go again.
Glacial Spear!
Try harder! Now! You're mine! My turn! Not today!
Don't fly not too long.
Primed and ready! This one's mine!
Take it off! Power!
Shining Supernova!
Take it on!
Here and now.
In here!
Here I come!
More for the stockpile! Here goes!
Try harder!
Hear my call! Hear me!
Try harder!
Burning strike!
This is looking good!
Here's a healing heart!
I owe you one!
Lightning orb!
Try harder! Not again! Try harder! Not again!
I'll be saving this one!
Try harder!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Now!
First in here!
Take this! Time to let it rip!
Water! Calvin
That's where you done it.
Take this!
Freeze laser!
Take this! Ignite!
I'm only getting started! I never miss!
Nothing gets by me!
There! Not on my watch!
Armor won't save you.
Demon Flame!
You're mine!
I'll tear you
Glacial Spear.
Here's evil! Freeze laser!
No escape!
Rip it from there.
You're mine! You're finished!
Far enough.
Into the shadow!
Eat this.
Gale Force!
Crush!
Lightning Attack! Another blade!
Infernal Torrent!
Water! Hear my call! Raging Cascade!
Now I'm in the groove.
In here! Here it is! I'll be saving this Freeze laser! Astral energy! Watch and weep! Lightning and raging cascade! Flame of fury! Burning field!
Watch it.
Orbit the stockpile!
Lord Dohalim!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Are you all right? What was that just now? I understand this is a lot for you to take in, but Miguel trusted you.
Impossible. I have no such power. Truth be told, I never wanted this. I never wanted to be a lord. However, competing for a position in the crown contest was required of me, and in the process, I took the life of a dear friend. The life I took in the bloodshed, the hatred that had earned me. It was far more than I could ever bear. But the screams and tears of the slaves, they would reawaken my memories of that day. The memories of my friend's scream, and the tears of the one who mourned him. I couldn't take it any longer. I didn't want to remember.
So that's it? That's the real reason you freed the Danans? Just so you wouldn't have to listen to their screams?
Wait. So everything you've done...
Precisely. It was simply to distance myself from all the pain and death, all for my own selfish ends. And if it made everyone happy in the process, well, then that was just an added benefit. Or perhaps I truly did believe in those ideals at one point. But living up to them was never my aim.
Impossible. Your dream of coexistence? The ideals that you always championed? So you're saying that everything you stood for? You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie? Tell me it isn't true, Lord Dohalim. Because my brother believed in you in your dream!
Forgive me.
So this is who you really are?
Stop!
Let go! Let me go! Let me go!
It's enough, Kisara!
Let go!
Stop!
I'll tear him apart! I swear
Are you trying to ignore your brother's dying wish? He entrusted you with his dream!
Just kill me. I'm nothing. I am but a shell of a man now. I'm just a pitiful coward who shrank from his duties. I would only ask that you make it quick.
This man... This is the person my brother died for. And for what? For what? I need you to get out of my sight right now. Go, before I change my mind!
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, a little. Thanks.
What are we gonna do now?
I still have unfinished business with Dohalim.
He's a world away from the Lord Balsef was. There's no need for us to fight him, Shion.
In case you've forgotten,
Guys! I think something's going on outside.
Kisara! you are!
What's happening?
Kelzelik has started an insurrection. He's driving all of the Danans out of the palace.
What? Has he lost his mind? What about Lord Dohalim?
We don't know where he is, Captain. We thought maybe you would.
No, I don't. I haven't seen him since we were inside the quarry.
Damn. Well, either way, I wouldn't go near the palace. Any suspected Renan sympathizers are being arrested on sight. This whole thing is a powder keg about to explode. Best prepare for the worst.
I guess not all of the Renans here like the idea of coexisting with the Danans after all.
So this is it. This is the real Menancia.
Are you giving up?
On what? This realm is already finished. It perished along with my brother's dream.
That's a shame. And I guess all the people who believed in that dream are on their own out there, aren't they? Not all of the Renan sided with Kelzelik. There's still hope, Kisara. Your brother's dream is only dead when there's nobody left who believes in it. Am I wrong?
You're right. I'm going to the palace. I need to see what's happening there with my own eyes. What are you all doing?
I thought it was pretty clear. We're coming with you.
I appreciate the thought, really. But there's no need for you all to get involved in this.
Dohalim said it himself, right? All of us. We're liberators.
Thank you.
Will things be okay in the city?
I'm concerned about that as well. But for now, let us get to the palace.
Right. We'd best clamp down on things at the source before they get out of control.
The fact the enemy's holding themselves... up tells me they're not exactly happy to see us. All done.
I thought we'd see fighting throughout the city, but it's dead quiet.
We have to stop Sir Kelzelik.
Don't you think it's about time you dropped the sir?
He always treated us Danans with such warmth and kindness. Did he have such bad intentions all along? I just can't bring myself to believe it.
Forget about intentions. We should assume he's the one who's behind all these incidents. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would be so close to him.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some way off from being a truly united realm, aren't we?
Are you going to be okay, Kisara?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want things to end like this. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course. Anyone who tries to oppress others is our enemy, and we'll gladly stand against them. Besides, I want to believe that this realm really can do better too.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Hey, Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zeugle.
An invisible Zeugle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
Right.
Right.
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
You're mine! Talon Hurricane!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I won't forgive you!
Engaging!
Fire support! You'll have no mercy!
Eagle Fly! Mission! You're mine!
Don't get complacent.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers and Zeugles all this time?
Normally, the Zeugles are kept in...
No backing down! You picked the wrong fight!
Now you see what I can do!
I never miss!
You think that shield will save you?
Bring her down! Here I come! Talon Hurricane!
It's almost too strong!
Be my guest!
In here!
Here I come! Lightning thrust! No escape! It's over!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Glacial spear!
An astral...
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Take this! I'm on! Lightning thrust! Fire support!
With this, I can become even stronger!
What's this thing? So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
Little help! Lightning strike!
Thank you.
I won't show you any mercy!
You got spirit!
Lunar armor won't... I'm not done! Start up! Talon Hurricane!
Now!
I'm not done! Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Magna Ray!
I'll take it!
I need to be stronger.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but
This isn't enough to go on.
Right, here goes! Engaging!
enemy flee!
Swallow blade! Try this! Try harder!
Not in your dreams!
It's in the sky can stand up to these.
Glacier Spear! Here
Got fire!
I've got this! Let him handle!
Burn in hell! All yours!
I'll hold it right!
Try harder!
Far enough.
My turn! My turn!
First strike.
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest!
Raging flame!
It's on!
Spear!
It's over! Be
Corruption!
still!
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
I'm not done! Shut him down!
Thunder Field!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
In here!
It's over! Swallow blade!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Eat this.
Thunder Field!
There's always room for improvement.
You got spirit!
I never miss!
Infernal turret! I'm not done! Rising light!
They really don't give up, do they?
Hurricane
I'll be saving this one!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial
My
Spear.
turn!
Piercing the wind! Air thrust! That's my cue!
Shut him down. You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
Noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Glacial Spear.
Take down their defenses!
I see one, Ed.
Burn!
Its armor's too strong.
Be my guest!
Glacial Spear.
Piercing denied!
Here I come!
Freeze Racer! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I managed to pull through.
No choice!
Bring him down!
Try this! Turret! I'm going in!
Engaging!
Sleep now!
got flyers!
I'm done! Let a marksman handle
We're
it!
not finished! All yours!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Crossblade!
Split it open! Be my guest! My shield?
One more! Now!
You're finished!
Gemini Aqua!
Here I come! Damn! It's over! Burn it out!
Thunder Field!
Here I come!
Photon
It's over!
Now!
Tectonic River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
This'll make us even more formidable.
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
We're not finished!
Where are you going?
It's over! You're mine!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Any injuries?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Lightning Dance in the wind!
Take this!
In here!
A showdown between blade and fist.
Shattering Here
Smash you!
More where that came from! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
Amazing!
You're finished!
You're finished!
Lost it! I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Bring him down! You're on! It's over!
Fire in the hole!
Position! It's over! Swallow blade! Try this!
Annihilate!
Don't get complacent. Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
opponent like this should be easy.
Glacier
It's
Strike!
easy!
You
I can handle it!
Damn it!
You're underrated!
You're finished!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine! It's over!
Where are you going?
I'm not done! You're finished!
Looks like we got them all. Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara. An opponent like this would be easy.
Engaging!
Shining Super
Far enough!
Over there! I'll take my revenge on you! Astral energy!
Say no more! Now! Oh, strong!
Split it up!
Be my guest!
Shining Supernova!
Do it!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think... They would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzalik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave!
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzalik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danans are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel. My brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother! And now you'll die for it!
yourself? Amazing!
Go for the weak point!
Here I come! You're finished!
Lunar corruption!
Slash! Watch
Heal
this!
by the power of water! Ready! Mega ray!
Dragon Shell! Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Shell!
Lightning! Downfall! Let the marksman handle this!
Glimmer
Gale
Dragon!
force! Dance in the wind! Gemini Alpha! Here! This one's mine!
Talon Sword!
I'll be saving this one! Back into the
Take
tower!
it! In the grip! Swallow Blade! Armor won't save you! Try this!
Lightning orb!
Infernal
Where that
Torrent!
came from? Light Astrolabe!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
By the power of water!
Take this!
Here's a healing
Rising
arc!
Wyvern!
Burn and heal!
Swallow Blade! Try
Dance in
this!
the wind!
Infernal Torrent!
Here! Mega ray!
This time!
I'll be saving this one! Mega ray!
Not today! You're
Here's
mine!
the wall!
It's over!
Where that came from?
I'm just getting started!
Healing
Infernal Torrent!
It's weakened!
First strike! Thanks! This ends now!
Here's
Swallow Blade! Infernal Torrent! Swallow Blade! Slash!
flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Infernal
Back into
Torrent!
the fray!
Done!
Lightning orb!
Watch this! No escape!
Here's a healing arc!
Dragon Shell! Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Lightning! Downfall! Dance in the
Armor
wind!
won't save you! Here I come!
Feel! I never miss!
You're finished!
More than a
Try
roll
this!
now!
Infernal Torrent!
Here,
Try
go!
harder!
More where that came from! Here's
Here I
now!
come!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Dragon Shell!
I'm ready.
Wait, that's not in your dreams!
It's on! You're done! Lunar Rumble! Burn in hell!
Glimmer Dragon coming!
You're mine!
Healing
Eat this!
Dance in the wind!
I owe you one. It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Swallow Blade! Bang Blast! Infernal Torrent!
Law, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
I owe you one. Take this!
Eat this! Here's the
Glimmer Dragon! I owe you one.
Dance in the wind!
An astral arch?
That's your shield!
You're finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Like astral energy! Gemini Alpha!
Leave her charge to me.
I'll smash you! Not a chance!
Field! I never miss! More for the stockpile!
It's on! Eat this! Burn! Come and get!
Lightning orb! More where that came from! Bloody die! Here I go! It's over!
Swallow dance!
Better! Lunar corruption!
Take this!
Lunar blast! I'll be saving this one!
You're mine!
Not in your dreams! Radiant!
You're mine!
Blast!
You're finished!
Dance in the wind!
Try this!
In here!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
More for the stockpile!
Here I come!
Annihilation!
Slash! Swallow Blade! You're finished! Try harder! Not a chance!
A new lease on life!
Try harder! Now!
Lightning orb! Here's a healing arc!
You're finished! Swallow Blade!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
Glimmer Dragon!
I'm almost impressed. Sleep
My
now.
friends coming from you!
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Swallow Blade! Ignite!
Lightning orb! Reload!
Swallow Blade!
Lightning condemned!
Swallow Blade!
Thunder blade! Healing storm!
I can only rely on my... That move!
Here comes a big one!
Dance in the wind! Sweep by the power of water! Annihilation! Searing
Swallow Blade!
Shining
Try this!
Supernova! Here it
Infernal
goes!
Torrent!
I'll power confiscated! Recover! Shining Supernova! Raging cascade! Sweep now! I'll be saving this one!
Talon Hurricane! Flash! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed, something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elda Menancia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
What's this thing?
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
sense one of your friends who...
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elda Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
Gotta break through! Swallow blade! How about this?
Pierce the evil!
Tectonic punch! Explosive ray! Talon storm!
Freeze Lancer!
Rising
If they rush
Warfare!
you,
Ready
you
to
gotta
go!
jump for cover, okay?
Right! Here I come!
This one's
Stardust!
mine.
You're mine!
Raging
It's over!
Storm! Do it!
Here I come!
Well, looky here.
No backing down!
Here I go.
Rising Wiper! Hurricane! Stardust! You're mine! Come one, come all! Take this! Rising Wiper! You're mine!
We're thinning them out. Please?
More like me.
I'll admit I'm
stop
impressed.
its charge.
Very
Thanks,
slight.
Kisara.
Take this!
Get out of there with
Strike!
your burning.
You're mine! You're finished!
Shining
Rising
supernova.
Wiper! Do it!
An expert.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
What's this thing?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
No backing down! No further!
Reload! Raging storm!
Slash!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Thunder field!
Lightning
Raging
block!
cascade!
Damn it!
Spread!
We're in good form!
A fish! You saw it!
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Where should I cast my line? Okay, change of plans. Not my lucky day, I guess. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Looks like I lost it. Where should I cast my line? All right, once more from the top. Nothing's biting. I've got something. Dagnabbit! It got away. Is this what I think it is? Dagnabbit! It got away. There we go. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Oh, we've got a lively one. I didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Are we going to be able to finish all that?
I've got a good feeling about this one. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Yeah! I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
how come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Why are you looking? I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
You okay, Shion? You're not eating very much.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Xion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before. Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Here I come! Dazzle! I owe you one. You're mine!
They got me flanked!
Here I come!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I'll run you through! Swallow blade! I'm not done!
I never
over!
Hear my call! Whoa! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Here I come! Your finish!
Armor won't save you!
I'll
finish you here now!
You require a hand.
External turret! It's over!
Raging storm!
Rising watch!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart! When he slows down, that's our chance! You're mine!
Feel! It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Now we're not
Swallow blade!
In a bind?
One field!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the purple is to me!
Raging storm! Bananas!
In a bind?
Hope this works! Burning strike! Water! Hear my call! Raging cascade!
You require a hand.
I'll tear you apart! Take this!
Annihilation!
Now I'm in the groove! Eagle Fire!
It's over!
Take this!
Gale Force! Glacial Spear!
No further!
Here I come!
It's over! Eagle Fire!
Light Astral!
Here I come!
Fury!
You can't get out of this!
Here I come!
Wind Astral!
You're finished!
Lightning
Soda!
Conduct!
Here I come!
Thunder Blade!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
All good things come to
Now
an
or
end.
never!
Searing Blade!
No further!
I'm on it! I did it!
Gale Force! Raging Cascade!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Freeze Laser!
Do it!
Mirror! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Certainly not that.
No complaints here.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
No holding back!
This'll be a piece of cake! You require
Gemini Aqua!
Take this!
Dance is over!
It's over!
Gemini
Take
Aqua!
this!
Raging Star!
Got flyers!
I'm
You're
covered!
finished!
Let him march them, Henry!
You're mine! All yours! Rising one! Take this!
The enemy here wants this!
We'll soon see about that! Our next
Can't get out of this! You're finished!
It was not...
Watch it! In here!
You're finished!
There's the
Take
lightning!
this!
Lightning!
You're finished!
Lightning! I never miss! Alright, it's showtime!
Take this! Oh no! Take this!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Shot!
Well done.
There's always room for improvement.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'm surrounded!
Ignite!
Swallow dance! Get on together!
Here I come! Flaming thrust! Start up! You're finished!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit
Can't get out of Sion. Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Here I come! Downside! Start up! You're mine! Here I come!
Nothing gets by me.
Watch this! Your armor won't save you!
Start up!
You made quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart for your heart's content.
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Here I go! One more!
I'm on
Not
this
on my
time!
watch!
That's enough! You're escape! Mirage! It's over! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Prepare to be seized!
Hey! Blow them away!
I've still got a ways to go.
You picked the wrong fight!
In a vine?
Florida! Hear my call!
You're mine!
Airborne beast! My spec!
Here I come! Thrust!
Do it!
Come on! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Now you see what I can do!
I'm not done!
Easy!
I'll take you over!
Raging cascade! Here's a healing ray!
I'm not done! Fire blade!
Do it! Another one down!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Found it more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
My astral energy!
You're mine! Mirage!
Now!
Hey! Blow them away!
Here's a healing
My
arm!
turn! Rising Wyvern! I'll run you through! You're mine! Mirage! Ignite!
Now we're not.
Mind if I do?
Take this!
Leave the top! Light burst forth!
Radiant Denison! I'll heal you
My
all!
turn! Rising
You can't get out of this!
Take this!
Healing
Luna
Shower!
Rondo!
Do it!
Watch this! Hey! Blow them
away!
I think I'm getting stronger.
And thus our strength yet grows.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
What's this thing?
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Here I come! Lunarongo! I'm on it!
Here's evil.
You're mine! Swallow blade! Armor won't save you! Here I come!
Feel.
Soda!
Get out.
It's over! Burn in hell!
Photon flash. Astral energy.
Say no more! Shut!
Well done.
Rising Wyvern! Soda! I will escape! Lunarongo!
Wind astral energy. Now. Astral energy. Full throttle. Go. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Dragon now I'm in the groove! Soda!
Air thrust. Spread.
Wow! Look what I just found.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So... Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some...
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here I go. You got company.
Far enough! I'm on it! I'll tear you apart!
Wind astral energy.
That frickin' does it! Be still!
Cover the cover. I never miss.
You're on! Take this! Right!
Do it.
Take this out!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
We did it!
Raging storm. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret
Not
this.
on my watch.
I can carve through armor!
Wind astral energy. Here's the lightning condensed.
I'll tear you apart!
Thunder blade.
You're mine!
Water.
Rising Wyvern! Storm!
Here we go.
Swallow blade!
I never miss.
I'm just getting
require
started! Do it!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
I'm not...
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Burn in hell!
Lightning off! Raging cascade! Do they not teach you to say thank you in death?
All yours, Kisara!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
No holding back!
You're mine!
This'll be a piece of cake!
Swallow blade! Rising Lunar Rondo! You're done! Here I come! Slash! Swallow blade! Take this! It's over! Slash! Slash! Damn it!
You got the advantage!
Stand back.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Log on!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! This one's over! Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I go! Go!
Yes! Ha! You picked the wrong fight!
I'll smash you!
Break now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I can feel my precision improving.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally. Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Looks like trouble with capital
You're
T.
mine! Together, we've got this! Take this! Start up!
Light
Take
astral
this!
energy! Lunar
You're
corruption!
finished!
Dance with the wind!
Start up!
In here! Magic
Here,
is
let me help.
Take this!
Crossblade! First aid!
Why is he human?
Is that the...
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
Here I come! It's over!
Far enough! Glacial shield! Lightning shield!
Slash!
Thunderblade!
Swallow blade! Slash! Come one, come all! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
You made quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
Turn the
These
tables
little
on.
ones are... There are still more left.
Right! No
We're
time to
thinning
hold
them
back.
out. Please for me. I'll admit I'm impressed. Very close.
Amy, do it!
Come on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be... I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Elde Menancia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why? said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Let the Lord thrust!
Here! Stardust!
Fall into the hands here! Where are you going?
You're mine!
In a bind?
Okay, here I go.
Hear me!
Stardust!
Flame of
You're mine! Who the hell are you?
Here's the evil!
Bastard!
This guy's not normal!
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Here!
It's over!
Hit! Hear my call! Spread! Flame of Here's the evil!
Here I come!
Retreat!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Swallow down! Hear
Eat
my
this!
call!
Show me your
Let's
strength.
break you out of your misery!
This ends now!
Here's the evil! Three blaster! Cover the casters!
Take
I'll
this.
heal you all!
First strike!
Enjoy.
Heal the floor! Healing circle!
Take this.
Why'd you heal me?
Stop you dying?
Right.
Lightning orb! Strike! Water! Heal my call! Air thrust! Proton slash! I'll heal you all!
Stardust!
Eat this! Radiant storm!
I really enjoyed this.
Chargers to me!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought you
I'm
were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't. Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey,